Depending on the material and the composition, it can vary greatly, but it's enough that you're losing so much black mass and so much nickel, you do not want to use them. So in our last video, we discussed how to shred fully charged lithium-ion batteries, and in today's video, we're going to talk about drying, and we're also going to talk about your first cut of black mass. Typically, when you go through this process, the shredding process, if you go dry, you're going to want to remove the electrolyte. A lot of guys will go with a vacuum dryer. That's the most expensive way of drying, going through a vacuum dryer. If we go to the next step, or the next solution would be drying augers, so augers that have heat that dry it. The other way to do it as well is to use a filter press, which a lot of you are familiar with. Filter press can remove a lot of the moisture, and then the material is going to dry kind of on its own. So in order to do the downstream, once you get to the fine millings and whatnot, you want to be in that 10% moisture or less in order for that to really work properly. So our goal is that in drying, we remove the moisture to about the 10, maybe 15%. If you're going with wet, then you do want to squeeze that extra moisture, because now you have a lot. You don't just have the electrolyte that can be dried off with the vacuum. Now you have a lot of water mixed in with it, and then you want to squeeze that water out before you go to the next drying stage. So once everything is dry, then you want to right away screen off your black mass. A lot of guys say, well, don't I want to take the steel off? You do want to remove it, but not yet. And the reason for it is if I put a drum magnet and I bring this steel or this product onto it, what's going to end up happening is I'll have a lot of black mass that falls into this box here as it comes off the face. But then over here, it's a tremendous amount, like 15 to 20%, depending on the material and the composition. It can vary greatly, but it's enough that you're losing so much black mass and so much nickel, you do not want to use a magnet first. The magnet goes after you've removed your first pass of black mass. The black mass that you're going to get off of this first cut in screening is going to be your cleanest, most high value black mass. As it goes further throughout the stream, you're going to get more graphite and the other items in it, but this here has your highest concentration of valuable material. Some guys mix it at the end, so it doesn't really matter, but if you're looking for the purest cut, this is where it's at. So a lot of our customers, when they first approached us, were just doing this. And this is enough to make money, but as the markets get tighter and tighter, and the values change, you're going to want to maximize your revenue, and doing just this isn't good enough for long-term solution. Also, we want to recycle the whole battery, not just part of it. So like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Stay tuned for part 3. We'll see you there.